All right, we're here on game week with Coach Grossner. Coach, you guys are preparing for the number 6 team in the country, Grandview University, their first ever game in the Heart of America Athletic Conference. But nationally, this will be on a national stage. The game will be featured on ESPN3, KSMO TV nationally. Talk about putting your football team on a national stage like this.
Yeah, how exciting for our school, our program, and the Heart of America Conference. Since that news broke, I've spoke. What a great thing for small college football, and especially the Heart of America. We've known for quite a long time we've had a very tough conference, very competitive week in and week out. And then you add a Grandview and a William Penn to our conference, and then our commissioner, Lori Thomas, did a great job of putting this together and getting a TV contract and then getting ESPN to sign on. And Niles Media has been great, covering us in the preseason. But then to find out that we opened up at Grandview, the defending national champion 2 years ago, made a nice run last year, and we got to go to their place in August with a semi-young football team and step up and it's our first Heart game, and of course we want to come out on the good end. So we're excited about that opportunity. Like I said, I'm a West Coast guy originally, and I used to wake up in the morning on Saturday and wonder, when's the first game start? And out there at 9 in the morning, we're going to be the only thing on TV, and to be on ESPN3, and for those people that are football junkies like myself to get up and be able to watch a football game and then showcase our conference, that's really cool. Getting back to the ball game, quite a challenge for our guys, but we're ready to go. We've got a nice fall camp. We've got a couple scrimmages out of the way, got the kinks out, and we feel good about our football team. There's a couple areas that we've got new guys stepping in and going to have to step up and play well, especially against an opponent like Grandview. Because if you have some breakdowns, they can expose it pretty quick, but we feel good about it.
Coach, let's talk about your team first up. Offensively, you've got your returning quarterback back. You've got some nice pieces back in your skill positions. Talk about offensively your team and what you expect in this first game.
Yeah, I think at quarterback we feel real good about Nick Mara and Logan Bertel. And Anna Blomenick's had a nice camp as well. So we feel really solid there that we've got the pieces there to move the football. Up front, we have some question marks because we lost our left side that was going to be back, and so we've had to move some guys around. Greg Snell is a guy that can play guard and tackle, and Jesse Austin's that type of player as well. So we fit them in on the left side, and then Jess Westmoreland's had a great camp at right tackle, so we feel solid there. Our right guard could be Mark Saffel, a new guy out of Hutz JUCO, or it could be Jared Fromm, who's played quite a few snaps for us. And then we had to find his center. Tanner Clark's a guy that's played guard and center throughout his career. He is settled in at center, and we feel really comfortable there. And Kyle Whitman's a guy that can play center as well, but he could be our right guard. So what I like is, we've found a group that can play together, plus we have some interchangeable parts, and in case of an injury, we can move a guy and feel like we can keep on going. Where I think you're going to see the biggest improvement for us is in the wide receiver crew. We've got some guys. The Clarence Clark is back, was a freshman All-American and our leading receiver. Ladae Booth, our leading receiver last year, is back and healthy and ready to go. We added Damon Nolan, a junior college transfer from Palomar. Had a great spring with us. He's an exciting football player. Cornell Brown is found his niche at receiver and can play tailback when needed. We also have a transfer in Quanze Johnson from Northwest Missouri that has fit in really good with our group. And all those guys have touchdown making ability, meaning when they can get behind you or after the catch can make a guy miss and go to the house. So we feel real good there. And then at tailback, Adonis Powell, who's been really good throughout his career, is back with us. He's tough, steady, and's got some good speed. And then Dalton Beeler's a transfer from Butler Community College. It's just a tough guy that has some speed. So we feel like he can be a workhorse as well. Alex Stebbins came in great shape, 240 plus pounds. Can play fullback, we know that, but I think he can carry the ball at tailback, so we feel good there. And then, like I said, Cornell can move to the backfield and give us some touchdown ability there too. So offensively, we feel like we got some firepower, and up front was a question mark, and we feel like those guys are in place. At tight end, we're going to have Josh Seibert, and also we've got a transfer, Cameron Karn from Emporia State, that'll both be good inside for us at tight end.
Defensively, you'll take on a very high-tempo offense in Grandview. Like you said, they had a lot of success in 2013, followed up with a good offensive year in 2014. What are some things your defense needs to do to help stop that Grandview offense?
Yeah, I think they go with their quarterback. He makes them go. He's an exciting player. He can throw the ball, and he can, if you don't have disciplined rush lanes on him, he can pull it down and run it. And he's a big part of their run game as far as zone read stuff. So I think we need to control him. I think up front they're solid. They're just good football players up front, and do well with what their scheme asks them to do. And then from a skill standpoint, what impresses me is they can get vertical on you real quick. So I think the matchup with our secondary against their skill is going to be crucial, that we're disciplined in the defensive backfield and that we're in position. And then I think the biggest thing in this game is, can our front four get a pass rush on their quarterback and stay disciplined in their lanes? I like our front eight. I think we're good there. We've got some interchangeable guys up front that we can wear you down a little bit. And then in the secondary, so far in camp, we've come together pretty good. So I'm getting to feel much better from that standpoint. So I think it's a great matchup. I think, can we control them from a defensive standpoint? And then can we score some points offensively? We'll move the ball. We'll make some big plays, but can we be consistent and get in the end zone?
Well, Coach, thank you for your time. We will see you Saturday at 11 a.m. in Des Moines, Iowa.
Thank you. Should be fun.